In this video, we are going to be talking about what to expect in the episode 10 of Campus Chronicles. Yes, I know it's grand finale. Many of you are saying it has ended and all of these things. But if you stay with me, you will see that there are so many things that we can actually influence if they actually want to come up with the season 2 of this series. But if you are new to this channel, do well to like, do well to comment, and do well to share. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. The first thing to actually expect if there's going to be season 2 is the fact that Jonathan's father will find every means possible to actually wants to get back to Jonathan's life. If you remember how episode 9 ended, Jonathan was quite angry, like was very, very furious over the fact that his father is a liar, that what he actually expected from him was not what he's actually seeing. The picture he had in his mind about his father was not who he actually really is, meaning that majority of the things that he knows about him is actually a lie. Is actually a very, very big lie. So he will actually want to try his possible best to actually want to get back to his life and want to be famsing, what was it called? Famsing, I'm a good father, he's not like that, and all of these things. And everyone knows the relationship between Kewe and Jonathan already. That if he actually wants him to be in his life, he will actually also want that Kewe also be in his life. And every of the things that he's actually enjoying, you actually want that to be reciprocated to Kewe. So I just feel like until that happen, he will not actually want to take that man back in his life. So if they actually want to create that scenario, they can still go in line in that direction. So in essence, Jonathan will actually want to find a way to actually get his father back in track, to actually love Kewe just like he actually loves him. So if they actually want to go in that direction, they can actually go in that direction. Another thing to expect is the dynamics in love of who Amira will actually like, and that is Jonathan. Everybody knows that after that incident of almost knocking, almost forcing oneself on one another, one thing that will actually now happen is that Jonathan and Amira will fall in love. Yes, and at this point, Kewa will just have to let go. In as much as there might be love from the beginning, but he has actually let go. So from all of these shenanigans, Amira will now be in love with Jonathan, and their relationship will actually blossom. Yes, Amira will now be in love with Jonathan. Also, the secrets concerning what Kewe did while he was drunk will finally be revealed in the next season. If actually they actually want to continue, I feel like that secret that everybody was find it very, very hard to know about, everybody will get to know about it in the next season. Another thing to expect is that Summer's father will finally agree with her music and the fact that music is actually what she actually wants to do. In as much as everyone knows about Summer's love for music, including her family, but they are restricting. Finally, they can actually now fall in love. So they can actually just go in this direction to create a masterpiece if they actually want to come up with season 2. And to be very honest, I'm seeing many, many, many lines in which they can actually enter if they can have a very good script writer and they will come up with something magical for season 2. Yes, something to expect is that if they actually want to create another masterpiece, there needs to be a deep connection, another new enemy entering in for Kewe, because there always has to be an enemy. Yes, so there always has to be an enemy. And if there's going to be an enemy, they actually need to create a new enemy entering into the scene. So that person will be the one actually attacking. I don't know if I'm the one thinking so wild, but it is what it is, right? If they actually want to come up with the next season, so they need to bring in more cast, like about 3 of them more, that will probably be the antagonist in the movie for the next season. And I expect is that they can actually make Kewe's father lose the election. Yes, if possible, they can make Kewe's father lose the election. And this other man that is trying to also go for the election, yes, let the 2 of them lose, let another person win the election. Yes, so if they actually want to do that. And also, we have Bella and Wiser's relationship eating the rock, right? Everybody might have thought they have a very, very, very cool relationship, right? But if they can actually go to another season, then let them fight a bit and come back together again. So it's what we would love to see. Let there be dynamics in their relationship. Let it just be that. Let them have something that would let their relationship become strong at first. Then let them fight over something, and that will create another new dynamics to the series, right? So But at the end, let them still fall in love with each other. It's just one of those things that happen in relationship. Or if they want it to eat the bottom fully well, let it just eat the bottom fully well and let it just spoil. Like that, like that, like that. So that's just me thinking wild. To be very honest, it's just me thinking wild on how season 2 can actually work. And it can actually really work if you're actually thinking in my direction and in my line. Another thing that will make this season interesting is if we see the music, whatever, the music prowess of Summer going for different shows, go for different shows, people calling her for shows, and with that, ego comes in, all of these things. Then the friendship, it start affecting the friendship. They call for meetings, she doesn't want to come around, because of all of these things, but still finding a way to want to control the friendship thing back. Right now, she has now grown egos and every of these things. She's even somebody like that before. So we can actually create a masterpiece towards that direction. But at the end, you will still be back together even at the end of the season. So if you have a very good script writer, we can come up with a season 2 that will be a masterpiece. I promise you. That I'm looking at concerning this lady in question. If you look at her, she looks like the perfect picture to turn into an antagonist in this series. Everybody knows the way she actually loves Kewe. How sweetness can actually when how sweetness can actually turn to rejection after being ignored. Everybody knows what she felt. And for that kind of action, it can actually lead to her actually becoming who she is. Right? So I just feel like she's the perfect picture to actually paint the picture. If she actually gets some structures behind her, probably she gets some level of backing from the friend, from the enemy's friend, or she becomes a leader per se in an enemy's group, and they use it to fight Kewe because she was scared for what she saw, but she just need a level of backing to be able to take revenge over what Kewe did. She has been ignored, and she doesn't look like someone that looks to be ignored. So I'm just looking. She would have just been the perfect picture for the antagonist in season 2, to be very honest. And it will look so beautiful because she'll be able to paint the picture in such a way that people will be able to understand, because people know what she had done in the past. It's just me thinking wide. And I just feel like she'll be the one to actually play that role really well. Imagine her rising to a rank that in school that will actually allow her to be able to exercise power. You understand? If she's able to exercise power by herself, even as a lady, you know what that means to the likes of Kewe. People now getting to know that she had actually done that to Kewe before. And she had actually tried to woo Kewe, and Kewe has been behaving the way, not giving her attention, and every of those things. You know what that can actually mean. So I just feel like it's the perfect scenario to actually
and
paint
people
it.
will want to
You
watch
know,
it.
but let me know what
But
you
let me know
think in
what
the
you think
comment
about it in the
section.
comment
Like,
section.
do you think you actually prefer season 2, or you prefer that they just end it here in season 1? Let me know in the comment section. And who is your favorite character in the series? Yes, for me it's Bella. For me, it's Bella. So let me know your own. For some people, it's Amira. For some people, it's Kewe. So let me know your own in the comment section. See you in my next video.